Oh, 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 she's back. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, she doesn't. Trying to give me sass over there. I don't take sass from nobody. Wait a second. Where did Joey go? He was just... Oh, he left. Like months ago. Yeah, I don't even remember when we recorded last time. But it's January of 2015 now. Just barely. So, I mean, like, don't get too upset at me. It's only been January for, like, what? A week? Don't judge me, alright? I've been busy. But no, we didn't have much time to record this particular game. We did a couple of recording sessions after that last one where we came to Costa del Sol. But we played other games though. We just didn't have time to get around to this one. We played one game. I'm not gonna say it out loud because I don't know if that'll actually been released by the time this episode comes out. Hopefully it will. If that hasn't been released by the time this episode comes out, then I'm doing something wrong. I'm that. But yeah, and then like I was gonna record some solo stuff by myself over the Christmas break, but no, I was too busy editing all the episodes of this to get out because I decided to go ahead and take the plunge and start releasing it, which I meant to do ages ago, but it's hard. It's hard, you guys. It's hard to do YouTube, you guys. But let's see. Would you mind putting lotion on me? With pleasure. What is Cloud doing? Was he just like, yes, I can do that. Thank you? What does that mean? I'm confused. Is this something I don't know about? Is this a thing? I don't mean like within the game thing. Is this a thing? Oh, well, whatever. What about you? You got something? Nah. What about you? You got something? Oh, well, I mean, I wasn't judging. You know, I'm sure I can see. Look, I can see even from your pixelated model that you do fine as is. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Wasn't passing no judgment. But anyway, I am by myself today because I gotta run through some stuff that's kind of boring. Don't really need Joey here for it. Just kind of, you know, walking through the world stuff. Don't worry, my love, one day. And I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna go walk through the fields a bit. Gonna go to some places. I'm, gonna talk about some stuff along the way. First, though, before I start talking about any things I want to talk about, I have technically been playing this game between this recording and last one, just didn't record it. You may notice that the party has leveled up somewhat. When I say somewhat, I mean significantly. I haven't spent a lot of time with Red 13 and Aerith, and Barrett kind of also became B tier. It's mostly been Yuffie, Tifa, and Cloud, which is what I'm gonna run with today. Just because we didn't really get the chance to use Yuffie last time that we were playing. And you know what? No, wait. Actually, I forgot. Crud. I'm stupid. I forgot to re-equip everybody for what I wanted to. I was gonna run with. No. Stop. Okay. I forgot. I actually wanted to. What was that noise? Alright, I forgot that I wanted to re-equip and do Yuffie and Red 13 since we haven't really done any of them yet, on screen at least. So, gonna take all these off. But yeah, actually, while I'm recording this now, this is the first time that I've been recording an episode where the show has actually been live. Because every single time before this, the show hadn't been out yet. What am I doing? Every time before this, the show... Oh, what am I... I'm losing it right now. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm good. Alright. But yeah, every single time before this, the show had not been released yet. It's only just... That limit break's from Midgar. I haven't had him back out since then. But yeah, I need to finish my sentence eventually. What was I even saying? Yeah, okay, I haven't recorded in this, since the show wasn't out, essentially. I hadn't started releasing any of it. And I've been happy with the response so far. It's been, I mean, I expected it to do relatively well compared to my other stuff, because all of the other Let's Plays that I had done so far, there were only 2, and a couple, like, the one-off things here and there, but, it was Mario Kart and Persona Arena. Oops, I didn't mean to limit break. He's gonna be dead anyway. Wow, he is resilient. That didn't kill him? That's impressive. Whatever. Go ahead, Red 13. I don't care enough. You know what I just realized? I took all the materia off those guys and didn't put anything back on them. I'm really stupid. Okay, but anyway, yeah. So, the first two Let's Plays that I did were the Mario Kart 1 and the, whatchamacallit, Persona 4 Arena 1, which at the time of recording this, I still haven't finished because a couple people actually want me to do P3 side, so I'll probably want to go ahead and doing that. What am I doing? I'm losing it. Okay, hold on. What do you got? Nah, I don't need achievement in there. Chocomog all? No, I don't think so. Well, that's what I'm leveling up, so whatever. I'll go and take that out. Nope. Okay. Eventually, you guys. Eventually, one day, I'll get good. Ice, restore, and lightning. Yay! That took long enough. Alright. Maybe I can get through the rest of this episode without doing anything stupid. But anyway, Mario Kart was just done as like a, I'm going to do Let's Plays. Here's something really vanilla that like anybody could watch, but most people won't. Because like, you know, like sure, anybody could watch a Mario Kart Let's Play, but who really would? Because everybody played Mario Kart. Everybody who cares about Mario Kart's played Mario Kart. But anyway, uh-oh, back attack. But then the Persona Arena one was kind of, that was basically called me justifying buying Arena to myself. Because I wanted to get it, and honestly, I wouldn't have had the time to play it if it wasn't for the fact that I was doing it for the channel. Like, I mean, in those last couple of episodes of the show, it had been a huge gap between I had last recorded in it, and it was clear that my skill, what little skill I had acquired, had gone completely down the drain, because honestly, the only time that I would have been able to, I lost track of where I was, the only time that I would have been able to play it would have been recording for the channel. So yeah. But no, I was hoping that this would do better, because obviously, I have some viewers for Persona stuff since I did those live stream reactions ages ago, but obviously the majority of my viewership is Square Enix fanboys. Or fangirls. Girls too. No discrimination over here. Look deep into Cloud Senpai's eyes. Those eyes lie to you. You're welcome, ladies. Alright. I accidentally, during one of my grinding sessions, came in here and talked to this guy, so he's probably he's not going to say it. Basically, he just says, "Oh, you actually stopped and talked to me. I'm an old man. Blah, 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 blah. The guy in a black cloak went this way." So, Sephiroth went this way. I'm confused about how many people Sephiroth can just casually walk by and doesn't cut their heads off. And then they just, yeah, a guy walked by in a black cape. They say cape, too. He doesn't wear a cape. He doesn't wear a cape. That's another translation thing in this game. Also, this is a weird, like, people have pointed this out before, but the quest of our heroes is basically just the quest of listening to the advice of random people that we meet along the way who say, yeah, I saw a guy in a black cape go that way. He had a sword. If you walk that way, you'll probably find him. Oh, geez, yeah. So, if it wasn't apparent, I'm over-leveled at the moment. I am ridiculously over-leveled at the moment. I don't know what the recommended level is for this area. I'm above it. I guarantee you that much. Yay! Dancing around! Alright. But yeah, I'm glad that the FF7 Let's Play has gotten a pretty warm response so far, because I was hoping that people would like it. At this point, I have started releasing it, but I actually haven't gotten out of the first couple of episodes, so it's still just it's me, Joey, and Price still. Price hasn't left. We haven't yet moved on to what I call the good part of the game. Actually, tomorrow, when I'm recording this right now, tomorrow, Part 6 is going to get released, so I'll see what people think then. It's hard to gauge, because there are some people in the comments who have clearly, obviously played it before and know what's going on, and it seems like there are a couple people who don't. So if I've got at least one or two people watching this who are entertained by it, who have never played Final Fantasy VII before or don't know much about it, that's a win for me as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, I'm sure, like, because now that I've gone back through all of these episodes and edited them, like, I just noticed some things that I was like, man, I really should say something about this. For one, it may seem weird, like, there's moments where it seems like I know exactly what I'm doing and moments where I have no clue what's going on. It's because, while I know plenty about this game, I'm not an expert on it. I have played the beginning of this game many times, though, I mean, like, I would argue that I could write a walkthrough guide on the first couple of hours in my sleep, but the rest of it, I'm familiar with it enough to get through it, but, you know, I wouldn't be able to write a strategy guide on it. And additionally, I mean, I'd like to hope this is obvious, but there are plenty of points where I'm playing dumb, either for spoiler reasons or for experience enhancement reasons, because Joey literally knows nothing about this game. It's just, so, you know, it's always hard whenever you're doing something with someone and you know everything, especially from a story standpoint, mostly not from a gameplay standpoint, but it's always difficult to, oh, no, I don't think we need to go down there. Go back up there, Cloud. Thank you. It's always difficult to do this kind of thing because it's hard to go through, it's hard to go through this stuff and remain spoiler-free, because it's whenever you're playing something or watching something, people, especially when you're with friends, people speculate. They just say out loud, I wonder if this is this, I wonder if this is that. And even if they aren't intentionally fishing, like, you know, your reaction is going to inform a lot. So it's just difficult to, it's really difficult to deal with that sometimes and make a oh, I forgot about this. Okay, hold on. I gotta do something, guys. Yeah. Okay. I forgot about this. This part's dumb. This part's really dumb. Okay, all right. That was a mini game. You're on the tracks. They break. Ah, I missed him. Crap. Darn. Great. I didn't get anything. Yeah, Cloud, get up. Man, can you be like slightly less useless, Cloud? You have to like mash the button and or do you have to? I didn't read the instructions. You probably have to hold the directional buttons and mash the action button. Okay. I think you get a few more chances anyway, so I'm good to go. Alright, that's a machine gun for Barrett, I believe. Huh. Okay, I think I see another break in the tracks there. I'll pay more attention to the controls this time. Oh! Holding the directional buttons and repeatedly pressing O. Okay, alright, that makes much more sense. Okay, I think I have 2 more attempts anyway, so I can get these treasures. So you fall down the tracks, you grab the stuff. Oh, did I get... I think I'm in range of that. Am I in range? Am I in range? Yes, I'm in range. Ha ha ha. I got the stuff. Let's go. But yeah, so if I play dumb is basically what I'm saying. Because it's hard to avoid spoiler type things. I actually had a moment that I wound up having to cut out of the LP because I realized that while Joey and Price were distracted and they didn't really notice it, anybody who was... Uh-oh, okay, hold on. Back to the other side. Anybody who was really paying attention was going to notice that I had, like... Anyone who was paying attention to my commentary would be like, wait, he's hinting at something there. Or not that I was hinting, but, you know, they'd be able to tell, like, oh, that was sarcasm. He knows something. Like, anything where I imply anything. Like, there was one part where I joke, like somebody said, don't get yourself killed. And I was like, could that be foreshadowing? And whether it's foreshadowing or not, I don't want to leave that in, right? So... Oh, jeez. But anyway, don't go back and start digging for the moment where somebody says don't get yourself killed. I'm just standing here. Not much of an option here. Whatever, I'll just burn you all to death. That's more fun than whatever we're doing anyway. Petrify Smog, huh? Oh, she is petrified, crud. Well, I mean, she will be petrified, but if Ifrit's gonna kill these guys first before that can happen. Like fire, hellfire, it's burning in my skin, this burning desire. I don't know the rest of the words to this song. It's a good song, though. It's Hunchback of Notre Dame, Disney's, by the way, if you didn't recognize that. Judge Frollo? I think that's his name. It's his solo. It's his solo until a bunch of creeps in black hoods show, or red hoods. Were they red or black? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. We're not going to go down there. This is, basically, you get down there and they find a drawbridge and they're like, oh no, we can't get past the drawbridge. What do we do? And then you just have to turn around and go lift the drawbridge. See, you would get a cutscene of them going... Go, Cloud, go! Yeah! Walk across that bridge, Cloud! Muster up all of your resolve and courage, Cloud! You can do it! No, Cloud! Watch out for the monsters! How are you gonna fight against this enemy? Oh, geez, mushrooms. What is this, Last of Us? I had a whole list of things that I was gonna talk about on here. I don't remember. I should have written a list down, so I had an actual list to be like, here are the things that I am going to talk about during this. Because it's hard to do this by yourself, ladies and gentlemen. It's very difficult. Oh well. I don't know, I'm trying to think about the things that I have to say. I legitimately know that I had stuff that I wanted to go over. Sure is tight in here. Don't let this get to you. What? Yeah, do it. Alright. And watch this. We can't animate that bridge going down. That would be too expensive. Let's pan the camera over to the right just slightly, and we'll change the image file that's in the background. Okay, I don't think we can continue in this direction. We cannot. However, oops. That was not the however. That was a random encounter. I seriously had I had something I really wanted to go over with you guys. I don't remember what it was now. I feel really stupid. I should, oh, wow, that thing is immune to fire. Okie dokie then. I think we can still take care of it pretty easily, though. What do you guys think? Yeah, I had a feeling. In case you're wondering why I bothered to level myself up so stupidly, it's because I don't want to... This episode is just me walking through empty space. And simultaneously, I don't want to have to fast forward through all of this, because that's just a bunch of footage that I have to fast forward through. But it's also, like, I don't want to waste extra time here. Jeez, Red 13. Are you okay? What a rock! Red 13, calm down. What's wrong with you? Huff, huff. Oh, he wants to eat him. They're a nice, delicious snack, aren't they? Yeah, I'll take the treasure. Times are tough. I'm taking the treasure. Come to mommy. Glug, glug. Yeah, he wants those birds, alright. I guess. Alright, and now we're gonna kill the mama bird, I guess. And, yeah, we're gonna take the treasure from it. But it's the same standard enemy we've been fighting this entire time. So, yep. And, as I recall, this reward is pretty decent. There's a bit of, what's the thing? What's the term that people are coming up with now? Ludonarrative dissonance? Dissonance, whatever. Like, that shorthand for, like, you know, gameplay doesn't match with what you're supposed to be doing from story purposes. I guess that was some kind of, like, moral thing where they were weighing, they're like, uh-oh, like, do you want these 10 phonics downs, or do you want to not kill a bird? But I've been killing birds the entire game. All I've been doing is I've been killing birds, and I've been killing tortoises, and I've been killing mushrooms, apparently. All I'm saying is, this game has a very weird, like, relationship with nature, where one minute it's very Miyazaki, like, no... Well, not even Miyazaki. That's a discredit to Miyazaki, because Miyazaki tends to make these things much more balanced, like Princess Mononoke, you know, where you've got, nobody's really good or bad. Or really, no, I guess really, people say, like, nobody's good or bad in that movie. Really, everybody is bad, and everybody is massively selfish, and everybody is only interested in themselves, except for Ashitaka, which is that's why he's the main character, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Princess Mononoke is a good movie. I like it. Anyway, gonna head back this direction. Not Miyazaki's best movie, not the best movie in the Studio Ghibli canon, but it's pretty good. I quite like Castle in the Sky, too. Actually, I wonder if this is a good time to tell the story. You know what, I think I'll hold off on this story for another day, because this is a story best told in another circumstance. But anyway, let's see. I don't know. I know that I had things I wanted to talk about. I guess the main thing is that now that I'm going back into college, like, I mean, I was, basically the entirety of my Christmas break was editing stuff for this channel. A good chunk of that time was, like, I wanted, like, basically 2 or 3 solid days was the Final Fantasy 15 video, obviously. But then it was mostly editing this stuff. I had a lot of it cut down already, but not really, and I had to go through the entire thing and hammer out the whole thing. I had to get rid of parts that, you know, we couldn't keep in there, had to fast forward through parts, had to add text, I had to balance the main thing that takes time for that sort of stuff is balancing the audio levels, because, especially for those first couple episodes, I was not setting the audio up correctly at all, and it was still bad later on, but I'm typically a very loud person. Joey's typically a relatively quiet person. Not all, but sometimes he can be a little bit too quiet for these purposes anyway. So I just put my hand in front of my mouth. That probably messed up the audio. Oh well. Is there anything down here? I get the feeling there's something down here. I get the feeling there's something down here, you guys. Let's investigate. What's this? Could there be something down here? Could there be something down here? There's a monster down there. I was right. But no, like, so a lot of my time was taken up by editing this stuff, because it does take a decent chunk of time. The ones that took the least amount of time were the 2 episodes that I did by myself, because my audio is relatively flat. You know, I sound the same throughout the entire thing. I'm talking at relatively the same level. I had to go in a couple places and boost it. I had to go in a couple places and turn down the game audio, like certain fights where I was quiet and the game was still loud, but, the main thing that eats up time is doing the audio editing. You know, removing stuff, adding stuff. Not usually adding stuff, but, like, there's some places where, like, there's some kind of background noise that's really distracting, but we aren't talking, so maybe I go and find a bit of, like, you know, white noise, put that in there to make it sound even. The point is it takes a while. We don't really have a good location where we're shooting this stuff, and it just takes a while to do all of the post audio editing. Hopefully I've worked out a couple of things that will make it, hopefully I worked out a couple of things that will make it significantly easier. I think this will be a bomb, actually. Yep, this is a bomb. Okie dokie. Don't worry, I gave somebody ice. Who has ice? You don't have ice. Okay, well, you're just gonna attack, I guess. You have ice? You have ice too. Nice. Nice like ice, you could say. You're gonna defend Red 13, because if the bomb explodes and targets Red 13, that might actually... No! Wow, I killed it! Okay, never mind. Sweet. With the bomb enemies, for those who aren't familiar, basically you damage them, and every single time that you hit them, they grow a bit bigger. When they get to full capacity, they explode and do massive amounts of damage to... I want to say in this game they only damage one of your party members. I don't remember. Some games they damage all of them, some games they damage only one of them. Yuffie's going first, which means... Ice 2. I think that'll probably kill it again. Kill it. Boosh. I guess next time I'll try stealing. Oh no, he's still alive. Oh wait, nope. No, he just blew up. Never mind. He just killed himself. Oof. Okay, actually, I guess my defense is high enough. That's not even going to affect me that much, is it? And Red 13 would be immune because he's immune to fire attacks right now. I think. That's what his accessory was, but I don't know if that counts as a fire attack. But anyway, so that's the main thing that eats up time editing these things, is doing the audio editing. And fact of the matter is, even though I can reduce that, editing these things is always going to take a large chunk of my time, no matter what I do. I'm starting back... Oh, man, what is that? You may hear some background noises here or there, but whatever. Anyway, the point is that, like, I am starting back, whatchamacallits? College. I forget. I'll talk about it in a second, after we do this scene. So, Barrett wasn't in our party, so we walk in on this. Hey, looky here, never thought I'd see your face again. They kick you out of another town or something? You destroy everything you touch. You got a lot of balls coming back here. Look at this place, it's your fault that North Corel got turned into a garbage heap. Why don't you say something? Or did you forget what you've done here already? I'm sorry. Damn, you ain't even worth the effort. Don't waste your time talking to that techno freak. Seems as though Mr. T has some kind of history with this place. You heard him. It's my fault this town was destroyed. Mr. T, no! Why you... No, Mr. T. Don't be upset. Listen, I'm sure that this world is full of depressed people. There are probably lots of good life counselors you can go and talk to. I don't know, maybe ducked inside of one of these... inside one of these tents? I don't know. What's going on in here? Oh, you guys got, you guys are living the good life here, I see. I want to leave this garbage heap for a new town. I want to leave this garbage dump of a town behind me and start a new life. If I had a buggy, I'd cross the southern desert and go to that town across the river. A buggy, huh? Interesting. Everyone knows that accident couldn't have been avoided. But no one will be satisfied until someone takes the blame. Accident, eh? Interesting. There was something glowing in that well over there. If I can get my hands on it, I'm gonna sell it at the Golden Saucer. Well, hate to break it to you, kid, I'm about to shatter all of your hopes and dreams. Something in the well? I'm afraid I am gonna get that first. Where's the well? There you are. You got something for me, well? Well... Hello? Well... No? Nope. I guess there's not. Oh well. See what I did there? Unintentional well pun. What's this? Yay! Do you want to play? I was gonna say yes, but you didn't give me the option. Yes, I do. How do I... You pet the dog? Okay, well, sorry, dog. I didn't mean to insult you. I apologize. How am I supposed to continue living in a town that's lost everything? To hell with the Mako reactor. Out of the way, girl. Because of them. Ugh, my husband was in that accident. He used to be such a strong man. This place is not so great right now. This place is not great. I would not rate 8 out of 8. What you doing over here, guy? You just chilling out? I hear it's a big fad in the city to get tattoos. Is that right? I wouldn't know. Really? I saw a big 1 on the arm of a young guy headed towards the ropeway. That black cape you have was really cool. That is a... Let's just say that's a continuity error, but whatever. You'll see later, you'll see. It's 50 gold for the night. No, I am so healthy. It is stupid how healthy I am right now after walking through all that. I'm not even hurt, bro. I'm in perfect condition. I'm in tip-top form. But anyway, I keep getting sidetracked because of all the Final Fantasy that's happening around me. You want to survive, you're going to need some of my weapons. Weapons over here. Hey, I got some weapons over here. Let's see. Carbon bangle. Nah, I got more than enough. I can always just swap them out if I need to. But anyway, what was I going to say? But yeah, okay, so college. It's back now. So I was doing a lot of work over Christmas break. I was getting all this stuff done. College is back on now, though. Next train's coming soon. Okay, cool. But this girl's styling. Check this out. Grandpa used to be a coal train engineer. He still can't kick his old habits from then. Oh, because he's keeping track of the train timetables. Gotcha. Alright, but anyway. I think that's the 5th time I tried to start this sentence. College has started back again. So I am going to be exceptionally busy. That is why, again, we started releasing these so late, and why I spent so much of Christmas break trying to get the whole thing together so that I wouldn't have to worry about my release schedule. What is that over there? What is that? I wonder what that could be. But anyway, that's why I spent so much time over Christmas trying to get this stuff done and started releasing it over Christmas. Basically, at this point, there's a question of whether or not there's going to be fall off. Because I'm very busy, and who knows when I'll get time to edit, and while I've got enough stocked up that hopefully this will last me for a while, and hopefully like I've got enough of a head start that I'll be able to keep up with it for a while, at this point, we may very well reach some point where I'm gonna run out of episodes, right? And I might have to go on a break. So if I go on a sudden hiatus, that's why, because ran out of stuff to show. I'm considering doing some stuff, though. Number one, nobody reads, like, the feed on YouTube and whatnot. Well, let's make one thing really clear right now. I hate social media. I can't stand social media. Social media can get out of my face. However, I guess this technically counts as social media. Maybe that's hypocritical. I don't like Facebook and Twitter and stuff. I understand, like, why, like, you know, businesses and personalities and stuff have them. I would never want one from a personal standpoint. It just, yeah. But anyway, I'm thinking, since I don't live stream or anything like that, obviously, and I record these so far in advance of when they're released, right, that it's difficult to have any immediate feedback with any of you guys. I can talk to you in comments, obviously, but I'm talking to you about content that I filmed months ago, theoretically. So what I'm thinking is, if I get a Tweeter account that is purely for this YouTube channel, like, I might occasionally use it to make, like, Tweeter tweets, but it would mostly just be me tweeting about videos or whatever. Like, you know, it would be me forwarding stuff to that, because I know, like, some people don't like subscribing to stuff on YouTube because it doesn't work all the time or whatever, so maybe I'd do that, and maybe what I wind up doing is only posting, like, analysis. I'm only posting non-Let's Play stuff on Twitter, maybe, so people who don't want to get their inboxes clogged by Let's Plays wouldn't have to worry about that. I'm still considering it, but anyway. The other main thing that I'm thinking would be cool is that I would be able to, if I was sitting down to do a recording session, I could say, like, lightning round, and not lightning from Final Fantasy XIII, but what it would be, like, I could send out a tweet saying, for the next, 45 minutes, send me questions, ask me anything, I will be reading them during an upcoming episode, right, and I'll be answering the ones that, aren't invasively personal or whatever, and it can be anything from relatively, a personal question that isn't invasive, or it could be, what do you think of X thing in the game or entertainment industry or whatever, since apparently people value my opinion, which is nice. It's cool to hear that. But anyway, so that way, like, it could be anything from, I go through, like, 20 questions in, 5 minutes, because they're all, like, simple yes, no, I do like that, I don't like that, favorite, whatever, but then it could also be like, so what do you think about X? And it's like, well, there's a 20-minute answer to that question. Because obviously I'm sitting here kind of spinning my wheels a bit, trying to figure out exactly what to talk about with you guys. And And in case you're wondering what I'm doing, because most of you at home right now who have played this game know that I'm not going where I'm supposed to be going, it's so that I can pad out this conversation, and it's because I don't want to do the next thing without Joey. So I'm gonna wrap up this this bit here most likely in a second. Also, I didn't want to. This episode was, I didn't want to release just a 20-minute episode, so I want to do something a little bit longer. But anyway, so the idea is that I would be able to do, basically, effectively do a live stream, right, where I'm reading back comments that people are sending me live. Just, you just basically imagine a live stream where you have the worst lag of all time, and you don't see the live stream until a month or two later. And that's what the experience will be like. But yeah, so, I don't know, like, I'm gonna try and keep this up, if at all possible, hopefully keep this going. Like I said, other than finishing Persona Arena P4, me and Joey have been filming one other thing. If it's already out, the words will flash up on the screen like they did at the beginning of the episode, and you'll know what it is. But, yeah, so, the point is that I'm in college, don't have a lot of time to do this stuff. I really want to maintain this channel, because I want to be able to release content consistently, and have something resembling professionalism, I guess you would say, at some level. I wish that I could do more analysis stuff, I wish that I could do more scripted out stuff, I wish that I could do more highly edited videos, but I simply don't have the time. These eat up a lot of time, but not nearly as much time as those types of videos do. Like, for instance, I can, if I sit down and focus and just crank through these, I can get through, I think my record over Christmas was like I got, including render time and uploading half of them, in one day, my record was something like 6 or 7. With other things distracting me, because it was Christmas vacation and I'm with my family and I have to do other things. But that was like my approximate, whatever. He's already dead anyway, isn't he? Yeah, that was my approximate record, something like that. I don't remember. But like the point is that I can I can crank through a bunch of these in one day if I really focus. Whereas something like, say, the Final Fantasy XV Jump Festa thing took me like 2.5 days, right? This is just how it is, because that requires scripting, requires filming, requires re-recording, requires acquiring footage, requires combing through the footage for all the details, usually requires waiting a day and then scouring through NeoGAF to find anything that I missed. That is kind of funny, I guess. There's the moment in that video where I'm like, wait, it's a robot! That was my legitimate reaction, because I was going through that, and I legitimately noticed, oh, Cloud's dead. Whoops-a-daisy. That wasn't supposed to happen. Anyway, yeah, these guys are kind of annoying. I spent one previous run of this game that I did, again, like I said, I've played the beginning of this game many, many times, but sometimes I've never gotten all the way through. This is a place that I like to just go grind for forever. Primarily because there's a thing that we'll have to spend a lot of money on in a minute, and I was just like, I want to be completely financially secure, but get this thing. I'll tell you the thing in next episode, most likely. But yeah, what was I talking about now? I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the robot thing. I literally noticed that and had the reaction that I had. Basically had that reaction live as I was sitting there going through this. So wait, where were they? No, there was gunshots there. Where did the guns come from? Okay, zoom in. That guy's arm is doing something funky. Wait, what? And that was how it was. And I immediately was like, wait a second. I haven't seen this anywhere. Am I the first one who's noticed this? And I just went on, I just Googled Final Fantasy XV robots all over. I just went everywhere. Eventually, I found out a couple of people on NeoGAF had beaten me to it by like 20 minutes, which was too. Obviously they beat me by much more considering when the video came out. But in terms of real world time of realizing it, people on NeoGAF beat me to it, which is unfortunate. But whatever. I hardly ever use tents, but I'll buy some, because if you haven't noticed, I am just rolling in cash. Scrooge McDuck is looking at me going like, damn, that guy's rich. But anyway, I'm willing to bet that the inn here costs like nothing, since they can't afford to really charge very much, but we'll find out. How much are you charging for the inn, sir? 50 gil? Absolutely. I will absolutely stay here for 50 gil. Alright, so we've learned several things today. Number 1, Barrett has some kind of uncomfortable past. Number 2, I really need to make a list of things that I want to talk about before I do solo recordings. Number 3, you guys have learned this, I'll have learned it in the recording session, if you can hear the faucet that's dripping in the distant background because it's super cold here tonight and we're running the sinks so that the pipes don't freeze. So that may have been in this entire recording, a blip 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 in the background the entire time. That'll be fun to waste 5 hours trying to edit around, discovering that I can't do it, and then giving up on life. Wait, what do you want? Wait, listen to your story. I'll listen to your story. I guess we'll end on this. Take that road to the left to the ropeway station. The ropeway will take you to the Golden Saucer. Don't mean much to poor folks, though. To us poor folks, though. That wasn't really a story. Straight up information. Bye? Bye? Transform. I don't have any... I do have transform. Okay. Oh, I don't have any of this stuff, so I need to go ahead and just grab a bunch of it. Yeah, a bunch of it, a bunch of it, a bunch of it. I got softs. I'll grab a couple extra hypers. I got a few extra tranquilizers. I need some, yeah, a few more of these. A few more of these. Alright, I'm covered. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, yeah, I guess we're gonna end that here. You know what, I'll run out to the world map and save, and I guess we'll end like that. That'll be the ending of this recording. Hopefully, theoretically, I'm gonna be... I just hit my hand on the desk. That was fun. Theoretically, I'm gonna be filming with Joey in the next couple of days, and we'll move on to the next thing. If we can't meet up, I will either play the next part myself, or we'll just wait, and then we'll be even further behind schedule than we already are. And that'll be just great. It's what everybody wanted. What everybody needed, really.